What's up, guys? It's Emily, and I know it's been a while, but I'm back, and today I'm going to be doing a story time on my breast reduction. First, I just want to dive right into it. What are the steps? What did I do? So, behavioral counseling, that was 1. 2 is chiropractic, and 3 is physical therapy. First things first, you're going to want to go see your primary care provider to see if it's even doable. So second of all, what you're gonna have to do is go to chiropractic. Once you go through those sessions of chiropractic, it took me at least like a couple sessions, maybe a month or 2. Then you're gonna go back to see your primary care provider, and then she's gonna give you the third and final resort, which is physical therapy. I had to go through physical therapy twice at 2 different locations because there was a mix-up or something that had happened that's probably not gonna be for your circumstance. I am in California, so every state is different with their requirements, but me personally, that's what I had to go through. Go to those physical therapy appointments. Take time off work, do what you have to do. Just know you have to commit. This took me about a year to do just to get the approval, so bear with me. Once I maxed out all those options, I had to go back to see my primary care provider so that she can write a referral to the surgical office. Once I got over to surgical office, you're gonna have to go through consultation. They're gonna have to take measurements, pictures. They're gonna ask, your lifestyle, what needs to go, what is okay to do. They're gonna walk you through the whole process. And after that, they are going to schedule you for a pre-op. So they're gonna schedule you for a pre-op. You're gonna have eventually a surgery date. You're gonna get to meet your doctor and everything. So yeah, goes by fast. Once you have that pre-op, everything else is it just glides right through. You have to be able to not be able to smoke, and it was very hard for me because I used to vape. Second of all, what you're gonna have to do is, if you're not in that certain weight requirement, unfortunately they won't approve you. They'll tell you need to either lose some weight or gain some weight. So thankfully for me, I was able to be in the same weight as long as I stayed in that same weight. Once it gets closer to your surgery date, they are just gonna give you these pre-surgery drinks. It's very disgusting. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. They are very nasty. I don't know if you ever had kids and they give you that little drink you have to drink. You know what I'm talking about? The texture and everything is just so thick. Yeah, you're gonna have to drink 3 of those. Once I showed up to the hospital, they put you in, your waiting room. And I was very anxious, and I was just not myself. I felt like my heart was beating very fast, and I was just waiting and waiting. They hook you up to the IV. They make sure if you wear piercings, like I had to buy, the plastic piercings. I had to take off all my jewelry I was wearing. So just beware of that. If you do have any jewelries and stuff, like make sure you buy those plastic jewelries. Then they have your gown. You have to gown up. You have to put your hair mask on, and then you have, the hospital socks, and yeah. And then they asked me if I wanted to have a nerve block. That way I would take less stronger medications after. And so I told them, sure, I'll do the nerve block. And then once I did the nerve block, it's kind of similar to if you've had an epidural. It just goes like in your back. And, well, not in the spine, but in your back. And they put the medication to sedate you. And once you do that, they just take you right to the surgical room, just like that. Take you right to the surgical room. They tell you to scoot over, onto the bed, like the actual bed that they're going to operate you on. And when I tell you, I laid there, I had my arms out, I had my legs out. They had this machine that hugged my legs. And then next thing you know, I'm just looking at the ceiling and I just fall asleep. And then you wake up. Now, when I did wake up, the first thing I can tell you was, I looked at the clock and I was like, wow, they did it already, because the time was different. It was already like hours later. The nurse was telling me, hi, you finally woke up. Your surgery went great. How are you feeling? And the first thing I feel very nauseous. That was the very first thing I felt when I wake up. I didn't even feel sore. I didn't feel no pain. I just felt nauseous. And so immediately just, just threw up. And there was nothing to throw up because I didn't eat for like, hours. But yeah, so just be aware of that. You might get nauseous. Don't be afraid to ask for a barf bag because they will take some time to issue you the anti-nausea medication. And then afterwards, you're gonna have these drainage tubes. I don't have them anymore, but I am still wearing my compression bra, which I have to continue wearing. You are gonna have stitches. You cannot lift anything more than 5 pounds, so be prepared. Be financially prepared, be mentally prepared, make sure you have a good support system, and make sure you're eating really good food, you're staying hydrated, you stay taking your medications. What I can say personally from this experience, it is very mentally challenging for me. This is the first time I actually got myself ready since pre-surgery, and I feel a lot better now. I am able to lift my arms up just a little bit. Can't go all the way up yet, Obviously cannot lift anything more than 5 pounds. Be very soft on yourself and be very prepared for everything that you're going to go through after. The before, of course, be prepared for that as well. But the aftercare, it's very hard. As a busy person who likes to stay busy, working all the time, going to the gym, it is very hard to overcome that when you are in recovery. Now, a question that may be asked is, what size was I before? What size am I now? The size that I was before, I was a 38D. Currently, I believe I am a small C cup to a big B cup. I've had 400 grams of tissue fat removed. Now, that is a lot. Overall, what I have gathered from this experience during recovery is that I am open to creating content again, creating YouTube videos again, and I couldn't be any more happier. And my Instagram DMs are more than welcome to assist you guys and walk you through the process. I did just want to make this video to put what I went through in my experience, how I was able to get here to this day. I am moving at the end of this month, and so it is a lot coming at once, but I'm very excited on this new journey. Be sure to thumbs up this video and comment down below, subscribe, follow me on all my socials, that will be linked below. Thank you guys, bye!